you need that the best comedy comes from great pain. So I wonder if it's true, and if so, so you have to be painful to be a good comedian.
Well, they say, an unhappy childhood helps and stuff, but...
Yeah. So a Jewish childhood
in fact, I have two very optimistic parents. And so I'm not the norm. Like, my parents are so optimistic, you'd never guess we were Jewish. Like, there was no bad news in our house. Like, there's nothing you can say to
terrible.
my mother that would upset her. If I said, Mom, there was a bomb and it blew up half my face. And she'd say, oh, that's terrible, dear. But, I was shopping in Marshall's and I saw half a face. I'll buy it for you. You'll have new material. It'll be wonderful. Is the sun shining where you are? So in that way, I come from but also all we did was laugh over the dinner table. My father thought it was really important, and I picked that up. And then ultimately losing the business and then having an abortion were the two things that thrust me into comedy. So... yeah, so I'd say that was pain,
Yeah.
And then it took me like 20 years to be able to write the joke that put me into comedy.
It's an abortion joke?
Yeah, and it's not easy to write an abortion joke, and it's not easy to do an abortion joke. So it took me 20 years
like
in
abortion.
The business.
Not unlike abortion.
Yeah, no, it's way too easy to do an abortion.
Oh.
Like, and the word even makes it easy. You have no idea what it is. Like killing your kid, you might feel affected. Oh, shit, okay. So, yeah.
I want to hear the joke now, because...
I say, honestly, I had an abortion, but the truth is I would have killed the kid anyway. I'd be a terrible mother. I mean, I can take care of nothing. And, I really hope I wouldn't be the kind of mother that would leave my kid in the back of the car, but for sure I would leave him on the top of the car with my coffee. And then get to the corner and go, oh, God, I forgot my coffee. So bad. So that's just a little taste of it. I love living here. I called my dealer last week. He answers the phone whispering, I have to get back to you. I'm in Beit Knesset. Yeah, of course you're in Beit Knesset. You're the rabbi. Things are so weird here, I went to my first funeral, and it's so different, right? Because in America, people are buried in coffins. That's what we're used to, right? Here, have you been to a funeral? Am I alone on this? You go to a funeral, this is what happens. There's a lot of people. There's a guy in a bag. They dig a hole really quickly. They throw the bag in. Everyone covers it up and goes home. Where I'm from, that's a homicide. Yeah, you should call CSI Israel. Boy, the rabbi did it again. What did you expect? He was high.